Hello, everyone. It's Hedgehog here for the 500 sub special. Are you all excited to hear my shitty fan fiction? Woo! It's gonna be a lot of fun. There was some want for My Immortal as well, so I'll probably do that sometime in the future because I love. Ooh, there's stuff on my mic. I love reading shitty fan fiction and making fun of it, but I figured. If I'm gonna read shitty fan fiction, I should read my own first in order to show my goodwill to everyone out there, and show the fact that I can make fun of my own shit. So yeah, here we go. This is gonna be fun. I hate you all. Just go die. Thanks for making me read this. Right. Yay. So some background before we begin. My main vocation is not actually acting. Like, I love voice acting and I love doing it, but it's not what I envisioned up till now doing with my life. That might very well change. But what I really want to do is write. That's actually, like, my thing. Like, the big dream is to become a published author eventually. And hopefully with this channel, maybe I can get enough subscribers to allow me to self-publish it and actually have people listen to it and read it. That'd be awesome. Then I don't have to give like 3/4 of everything I earn to big companies who already have way too much money. Sorry. So I want to tell you that now, though, because if I read this to you, you're not going to believe me. I can write a lot better than I did when I was 12, I promise you. And just a little bit about the story. So, you know, as a kid, I played Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. My uncle got it for me one Christmas with a Nintendo 64, and the still children scared the crap out of me. But eventually, I ended up playing through most of it. I actually cheated and watched the last half on a walkthrough. Thanks, Zelda Dungeon. But, so, you know, as a 12-year-old girl who liked Legend of Zelda, especially Ocarina of Time, I had a crush on Link. I have the shirt right here. If you are a 12-year-old girl and you play Zelda, you almost inevitably have a crush on Link. There's no, you have a crush on Link. The thing is that I could never see myself as Princess Zelda, and, you know, 12-year-old girls need to import themselves into the world to have wish fulfillment, all that good shit. But I couldn't see myself as a Princess Zelda. I was, you know, one of those more tomboyish kids who like to play rough with the boys at recess and, you know, play tag, and while all my, you know, girlfriends would be going over to the corner going, oh, this is too rough. I go, no, I want to play. I want to beat their asses. So I can never see myself as Zelda. I could see myself as Malon, though, because Malon, at least in the manga, I more took my characterization of her from the manga, which is actually a thing, and you should actually read it because it's pretty good. At least for a 12-year-old, it was really good. But in the manga, you know, Malon kind of kicked ass. I mean, she waited for a guy to save her, but then, like, she took a pitchfork and beamed people over the head with it and, like, was super snarky. It was amazing, and I loved it. So, this was basically my fix-it fic for after Ocarina of Time that I never finished. It's only halfway done. I'll probably fill you in on what I thought the rest of the plot was going to be once I've read it. But without further ado, I should stop stalling now. Without further ado, here's Malon's journey. I hate you all. Go die in a hole. Author's note. Hi, everyone. I'm BlackCat8991. I'm trying to do an impression of my 12-year-old self. It's not working. This is my first fanfic, and I hope you like it. I do not own The Legend of Zelda. If I did, Malon would replace Princess Zelda. Okay, calm down, me. Calm down. That's kind of intense. Like, really. Like, I know you were trying to be funny, but that's not funny. That's literally what I could say to me now, though. I know you're trying to be funny, but that's not funny. Okay. Anyway, moving on before I get further into my hole of depression and self-doubt. Yes, I am a millennial. Deal with it. Prologue. Lightning flashed. And yet, the boy sat on the fence alongside the dusty road. In fact, the rain didn't seem to bother him in the slightest. A figure appeared. At first, this figure was only a dot, but as it got closer, it was revealed to be wearing a cloak that obscured its face. So, nothing. Who is this boy? We don't know who this boy is. We get nothing except he's not bothered by the rain. Why did you not describe him, me? I know you didn't actually understand what he looked like at that point, but just make an effort. Make an effort. And now we have a cloaked figure. We also don't know who the cloaked figure is. Oh boy. The boy climbed down from the fence and walked straight up to the figure. I've kept my end of the bargain. Now tell me who you are and why you're so interested in the Tetraforce. Oh god, I forgot about this shit. So I was really into Zelda theories at this point, and the biggest and kind of ridiculous one, now that I look back on it, was the Tetraforce, which is this theory that there was a fourth piece of the Triforce that was in the middle of the triangle. And for whatever reason it was taken out. People cite this because there are 4 regions in Twilight Princess, and there's only 3 goddesses, and the 3 regions are named after the goddesses except for Orden, which is not. So, there were a couple other things, but I forgot what they were. But anyway, I have subscribed to this theory. Just watch. It gets fucking weirder. My name, the figure said, is unknown by many in that legendary event in which the Tetraforce was held in the balance. Oh god, shut up, me. You're not deep. You're trying to be deep. You're not deep. Where the hero defeated the monster. But I played an important role, for I held the love of that hero and have kept it safe to this day. No, that... It's not important. I mean, it is important, but... We're talking about world-ending battles. You love the hero. Yep. Yep. Did you ever actually, like, comfort him or, like, make him, like improve his life in any way? No, not really. Okay. But now the hero is gone. My name is Malin, and I will find the hero of time. Oh god. Oh god. For me, this was deep. When I was 12, this was what deep was. This is... Go back to Hot Topic, 12-year-old me. Really, or I guess it was more American Eagle. I didn't really know what Hot Topic was back then. It was the scary store in the corner of the mall that you didn't go to. So go back to American Eagle, 12-year-old me. Oh my god. That was the prologue. That was the whole prologue. That's the shortest fucking prologue in existence. I'm probably just gonna read the whole thing now and then probably split the video in half, because otherwise it'll be like 45 minutes long, and I don't want it to be that long. Because I'd get bored watching me for 45 minutes straight. So, okay. And, this author's note is not bolded. The other one was. I still have a problem with keeping a consistent, thing going. All right. Author's note. Hello again. BlackCat8991 here. I forgot to mention this. That was my username before I kind of changed everything over to Angry Hedgehog or some variation thereof. I used to be BlackCat8991 because I was obsessed with warrior cats and cats in general, and it was a thing. It was not a good thing, but it was a thing. And yes, I do open every chapter that way. Hello again, BlackCat8991 here, because I thought it was clever. It was not clever. If you're still reading, I guess that means you enjoy my story. Yay! Oh, I'm not enjoying it, but keep reading and don't send good reviews. I love critique. Of course, people mostly just send me good reviews. Which, I don't know why they send me good reviews, because this is a piece of crap, but yay! Thanks, people. You did encourage me to keep writing, and I thank you. I believe, Princess, I believe one of my reviewers was named Princess Z, or something like that. I assume it was a she, I don't know. She reviewed, like, a bunch of my chapters, and I'm super grateful to her, because she helped me keep going. Thank you, whoever you were out there. Maybe you're watching this now, I have no idea. Okay. Anyway, back to the story. Chapter 1, 1 month earlier. And we did need to know that, but you could have somehow mentioned that in text. And there's nothing about that boy on the fence. We don't know who he is. We don't know what he's doing. We don't know why Malin's there. We don't know where that is. All we know is it's storming, and she had a big dramatic speech, and it was weird. And yeah, I expected you guys to wait on that until halfway through the story. I never got writing it. All right. The news had traveled quite quickly in Hyrule that the Sorcerer King was dead, and Ganondorf's reign of terror was over. Everywhere the people were throwing parties and having a grand old time, because now that the Sorcerer King is dead, there's no problems in the world. Everything's solved. Yay! Everybody's happy for some reason. Lon Lon Ranch was no exception. All of Talon's relatives were there, who have never been mentioned up to this point in-game or otherwise. He all of a sudden has relatives. And even Ingo was wearing a smile. You should be in jail. not at a party. Fuck you. But that might have been from all the lemon milk he'd been drinking. Wink, wink. Because that was what I thought alcohol was at 12. That was all I could say about alcohol, because I was being mature. Yes, everyone was happy. Everyone, that is, except Malin. Enter angsty heroine, stage left. Oh God, here we go. To her, the air had an empty quality to it, and she knew why. Fuck you, 12-year-old me. Fuck you. And fuck you all out there for making me read this, goddammit. When Princess Zelda had returned to the throne, she had told the tale of the hero of time's brave deeds in defeating the Sorcerer King. However, she gave no hint as to where the hero was now, because it's such a big secret that he went back in time. In fact, when Malin had asked that very question, the princess had averted her eyes and quickly started talking about how everyone could do... That's the wrong there. I used T-H-E-R-E. Well done, me. Quickly started talking about how everyone could do their part to help rebuild Hyrule. 'Cause that's not obvious that she's hiding something at all. No! She could have just said he was dead. That would have helped. That would have closed the situation down. But no, she just had to keep it open-ended so the plot could continue, I guess. Malin knew one thing. She could feel it in her bones. Link, the hero of time, was gone. Not dead. Just gone. Where? I don't fucking know. It was like he had never existed. AKA got sent back in time. You could just... Yeah, alright. 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 Why did this bother Malin? It did because she loved Link. For no reason, really. I mean, they spoke like twice. Okay. Malin remembered how Link had saved her when the ranch was taken over by Gerudo thieves. And some people pronounce it Gerudo. It's Gerudo. I don't fucking care. But also, yeah, that was a scene from the manga. I never mentioned that was a scene from the manga, and a lot of my people were confused. Because I mentioned it briefly, and I do small snippets of it, but I never, like, show you the whole scene, because I expect you to have read the manga. And I never mention that it's based on the manga. God, I hate myself. God, here we go. Alright. She could still feel Link's strong arms around her as they hook-shotted to the top of the barn. I had never had a... Actually, at this point, I had a boyfriend. But it was like a 6th grade boyfriend. So, like... We went out on one date, and that was intense. Oh my God, we actually went out on a date. Like, that was crazy. I think, yeah, he had definitely broken up with me at this point. Over text. He was an asshole. But he was 11, so, you know. And, I hadn't had a boyfriend since. I still haven't had a boyfriend. God, I'm lonely and single, and oh my God, someone save me. Don't take that as an invitation, please. I love you all, but don't stalk me, please. Okay. Anyway, continuing on. Talon's words broke into her thoughts, suddenly, and without warning, with no transition. Come and join the fun, Malin. That's the best Talon voice I can do. No thanks. Malin was sitting on the fence, petting Epona, stroking, any other word besides petting? That sounds weird. I'm okay. Talon shrugged and walked away. He's her dad! He should, comfort her, ask her what's wrong, say, hey, are you feeling okay? But nope, he just walks away. Just walks away. Malin sighed. No one can understand me. That's not actually part of the thing, but she was remembering when the Gerudo thieves had fled and Ingo was lying on the ground, moaning. Sudden flashback! Link had saddled up Epona. You're leaving? Malin had asked. Yes. That's the best Link voice I could do, forgive me. Malin was still blushing from the kiss they had shared on the rooftop. That doesn't happen in the manga either. I made that shit up and I never explain it. I just say it happened and it's... I expect people to know the inside of my head. I wish you would stay. I would, but I have to find Zelda. Oh. This made Malin blush even fiercer. Even harder, even fiercer. Malin? Yes? I want you to have this. Link took off his cloak, which he suddenly has for some reason. He never had a cloak ever, but okay. and handed it to Malin. The cloak. The cloak! Malin's mind had just formed a plan. Suddenly, she's decided she's going to save Link because she remembered a fucking cloak. If no one would tell her where Link was, she would just have to find out herself. She jumped off the fence and dashed to the house. She ran to the bedroom and pulled a dust-covered chest out from under her bed. This exists? Malin coughed, but somehow managed to open the lid and dive in. The chest was mostly full of her mother's things. Okay, props for that. Props for that. She does have a dead mother. I'll give you that. But at the bottom, Malin had gently placed Link's cloak under a pile of sheet music. Also, prompts. Good job. Malin used to pore over the sheet music, hoping she could somehow decipher it. There are a million ways you could have said that better. Hopefully, somehow, the music could give her a connection to her mother. That's just off the top of my head. That sucks, too, but it's better. Hopefully, hoping this music could somehow bring her closer to the mother she never knew, you know? Anything. Ugh. Now she shoved it aside to get at the cloak, because this shows just how much she loves Link. Apparently, her mother, who she, has known for years as a kid, and Link, who she's met 2 times for 2 minutes. There's 8 chapters of this. Actually, I think there's like 6. One is a prologue and one is a hiatus notice, so there's 6. There's 6 chapters of this. Malin threw the cloak over her shoulder, then heard the clink of metal against the floor. Looking down, she saw a sheathed knife had fallen out of Link's cloak pocket. Cloaks have pockets? And he has a knife in there. Did he leave that knife for her? Did he just forget it in the pocket? We don't fucking know, do we? No, we don't. Malin tucked the knife in her belt and ran outside. Hurriedly, she saddled up Epona, pulled the cloak's hood over her face, and jumped on Epona. You're not going to tell me when you're leaving. You're going to say, hey, bye, Dad. I'm off to have a grand old adventure. You're just going to leave. Because, oh, he'd be too sad if he saw me go. Yeah, she called to get Epona moving. The party guests heard her coming and quickly got out of the way to let her pass. Talon is not even mentioned. Epona's hooves thumped loudly as she gained speed. Just a little farther, and she would clear the fence. Talon is completely unperturbed by this. He's probably so drunk and love milk, if you know what I mean, that he doesn't even care anymore. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.